Gemini, how you doing, guys? Okay, so yes, Pisces retrograde, right? So I do apologise for the lateness of. We've still got time. It's only the 11th today. This is for the last half of March, but I'm trying to obviously, because this is good advice anyway. But I think a lot of you would know, we're going through a lot of changes. We've got a lot of things coming up on the 20th or so, but we've got Pisces retrograde. And obviously I'm a Pisces, so I'm kind of working through my energy, doing clearing and cleansing, making sure that you have salt baths, that kind of stuff, kind of sage kind of sticks and things going. Obviously retrograde, so just making sure that I am kind of tempered and my energy levels are kind of, in balance. So I didn't want to come on in order to be kind of like, whoa, So I hope you guys are all doing okay. And let's see, so this is for the second half of March. First spread will be here, and then the second part where I clarify it, where things can really change dramatically over there, but that's individual choice if you want to do that. If you do, the price is really cheap. It's £3, which is like $4, I think, or access to the whole folder, as you know. If not, there's a lot of new traffic coming through. So yeah, there is a Vimeo page, and it's all in the description. But thank you for everybody and all the new subscribers. A lot of new subscribers coming through, so I really do appreciate that. So let's see. So this can be the current energy, it can be past energy, current energy, or future energy. Okay, I'll try my best in order to break it down. I have new things coming up. Communication. I do have new things coming up where I'm going to do another VOD page over on Vimeo, and it's going to be random readings, okay, where I'm going to be using a different deck, okay, which is this deck, which is, and I've just dropped everything. Shut up, Steve, get on with it. Shut up, Steve. Okay, so let's see, the page 1, so fresh, new communication, something new, something fresh, something old, something blue, no, something fresh and new. This can be a new creative idea, it can be someone that you're communicating well with. This can be like a slow progression of communication. It's just kind of like a now and again communication for a start. This is the first card out, so this kind of means like around now sort of time, but it can mean either way. But the page of wands, it's like also wanting to travel also. It can mean travel communication, also psychically it can do. But it more likely means that you are receiving communication, good or bad, who knows, but it's communication, but it seems like good, it seems fresh and new, it's that when you first start, I'm going cold, so when you first start communicating with someone, okay, it's just general kind of stuff where you're just communicating a few hours of the day or many hours of the day or a few hours of the day, but you're basically in contact with someone. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus for the last half of March. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus for the last half of March. It's very important for me because I'm so empathic that I have to make sure that my energy levels are fine in order to give over whatever kind of reading, because I don't want my energy to affect cards. So this can do like with a commitment, some kind of commitment. Can mean Taurus, okay? Or it can just mean someone older. And this can be you or can be them. Please don't get lost. This is like vice versa, all that kind of stuff for cross-watchers. But this is someone that also deals with esoteric knowledge, wisdom, CEO, leader kind of people that run their own clock, their own business kind of thing. Can have something to do with law or children or making a decision on something very strong. It also means Taurus. It's part of the commitment. Obviously, for me this is important because it's my 7th house, so Taurus for me. But that's like something strong. It can mean that you're communicating with something to do with a marriage or like a slow beginning of conversation about something that's more grounded and committed wise. It's kind of like, deciding, are we in a commitment? Are we in a partnership? Or are we still in a marriage? Or like, is this, it's talking about that kind of thing. It's also like karmic law, or that kind of thing, like a reward system, because it would have to do with an attorney or judge or something like that. So if you look spiritual, it would be like spiritual gift, if you like, for hard work and energy and effort in order for tempering your energy. It's also a Taurus energy. There you go. So you've got some kind of stability within the home life, or this is the 11-11 calling. Okay, some people, you know, if you believe in the twin flame or soulmate kind of energy. But this is, yeah, talking about something like a marriage or possible something to do with building a home or moving to a home. This can be travel, so it's kind of like wanting to travel to somewhere to do with a building or a home or a commitment where there can be marriage. This looks like marriage. Someone could be viewing you or you them as marriage, a person that you would commit to a relationship, partnership or marriage. Something very strong, good foundations, good footing. This is the foundation, but this is also a calling. So it's really good, Gemini. Wow. So you've got the Six of Wands, which is feeling really good about it. You know, feeling positive, moving forward. Even if this is not to do with love and this is just to do with internal work, this is feeling very positive and continuing to move forward, you know, fighting through any kind of... There's no sword energy. This is all passion. This is all fire energy, but grounded fire energy. It doesn't have to mean a fire sign, but it just means that there's a lot of wands of action, you know, action taking, but grounded action taking. This is why I try not to relate to star signs, because astrology wise these cards can mean so many different star signs, you know. So you've got the Seven of Swords, which can be running from the past or someone... I'm trying to find out what the Seven of Swords is, because it's so many different things. So you've got the Queen of Cups, you've got deciding, so thinking, so someone's thinking about you, you're thinking about them. Could be a water sign, Taurus, but you've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You've got, I mean, this can be deceptive behaviour, but this can also be a reward. This can be fear also. This can be fear that someone's going to run. This is like the chaser and the runner, the masculine and the feminine, okay? But this don't always have to be with work. This can be someone that you've had a fight with in the past. It can be because the Two of Swords there is the Two of Swords here, which relates to the Four, which is like healing from the past of someone that you probably had conflict with and an argument. Some people look at these swords as being completely devious, you know. They're not. That can just be internal conflict. This can be self-deceiving yourself or them, or like fearing, like, is this person going to run out on me? Are they not going to run out on me? You know, if this is a marriage, that you are actually in a marriage, this is you fearing that they may run. But you've got a lot of positive energy around as well. The Page of Cups. So the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. So this is something fresh and new. This is something fresh and new. So say, for instance, because you have the two here, right, and the two here, if you are actually in a three-parted relationship, so if this relates to relationship, that you are actually in a relationship, okay? Because we talk to thousands of different Geminis, okay? But if you're in one, this is probably you fearing that the new person may do that, or it may be fearing that the ship is going to come back, like the other person's going to come back. Or it could be you fearing, is someone else in a relationship? But it doesn't seem that way, because this seems fresh and new. Wow, there you go. Communicating. Loads of communication cards. This is also, this is the most spiritualist card that's not of the major arcana, you know. Even to me, it's one of the most spiritualist cards out of the deck, because this is double-ended. There's like, this is source. This is how you communicate with everybody, with the source. So if it deals with your creative field, that you're becoming very successful in whatever it is that you're doing at work or anything, it's building finances and structure under the home and making things more secure. It could be that you're thinking about doing that for a partner, or they're doing it for you, and that you want to make sure that you've got everything in order to be a good, stable partner for a partnership. You know, if this is someone new that you're considering, that you know that they're a good fit and good match for you, and that you're wanting stability in order to do certain things. You've got the King of Cups. The King of Cups is like the four lost souls in the swish. Swish? Someone could be Swiss. Four lost souls swimming in a fish bowl. So it basically means to me that there could be that you have a lot of water in your chart and their chart also. It's kind of like what do you call it? A match where you can relate to Vedic. Yeah, there you go. I'm going cold. So it can relate to Vedic. You know, when you meet twin flames or soulmates. Yeah, I'm going really cold. When you meet them, okay, this is very difficult, but because nothing happens by chance, the divine will put it together. This is the divine, okay, just like, right, we've put it together. You can't see them. You can't see spirit. You can hear them when you're clairvoyant. So you pretty much know that divine has put it together. They've put it together for you to come and also learn and grow, and also through opportunity of wanting to be together as a match, as a good match, of a spark, of what I wrote in many different things. You know, I don't believe in the perfect match. I believe in the spark that created it, that relates to you. Okay, you blame me. Why does this always happen to me? So please watch that. If you've just found the channel, there will be a second part coming up to that. But King of Cups. So it pretty much means that probably your Vedic chart or your birth chart or natural chart relates to their chart somehow, and you have something in common within your chart, and it could be water and fire maybe, or air. Well, you've got everything here really, but that's good. That's the Eight of Wands is good. Wow, there you go, independence. So that's good. So that pretty much means that the person that you may be fearing may run out on you, maybe, is actually single, is single. So that's good. So if you are in communication with someone and you're fearing or worrying, this tells me that the person that you're actually communicating with positively, because you have a lot of good energy, is actually single. So if you're single and they're single, you would pretty much know that. So it would be fear. That would be fear. You know, this is also Jupiter's reward in my eyes. You know, it can also relate to Scorpio or Earth sign. It doesn't really matter. It means that work looks great. Work looks fantastic. Career possibilities look great. Health looks really good. There's decisions to make, obviously, but this is like deciding, like, are we the perfect fit? You know, the perfect. Do we have a lot in common? This is also common, things that are common, but it seems so because there's a lot of communication, and that it tells me that this Seven of Swords is more of a fear of passing energy, a breaking down of the ego. This can be the ego. So trying to separate your ego and the fear of worry, and the fact that you are both single and independent. Well, and you've got the Ten of Cups showing up as well, so this relates to Pisces really, but that's kind of like happiness, fulfillment, or an ending or a beginning. Wow, so you've got the Truth, then you've got fire sign energy. Fire signs, Leo, Aries or Sagittarius, facing the truth of one another. So you've got water, air, deciding on a commitment or some kind of it can be still a marriage, it can be a partnership, it can be deciding, this can be paperwork, this can be travel, getting things in order, paperwork in order, you know, cutting through darkness and the truth, talking. They're both extremely spiritual because they're both facing one another. This is an opportunity of two people that are really spiritual. The King of Wands energy doesn't have to be a fire sign, can be anybody because it's not really a sign. Can be quirky, quacky, a little bit eccentric, you know, fast, kind of relaxed but fast. Relaxed and then fast is the King of Wands energy to me. But also think people, someone that is very spiritual, you know, leadership, kind of opportunities of anything to do with karmic law or tarot card reading, paperwork, also trying to sort all that kind of thing out. If it's to do with an actual marriage that you're in, then you're just trying to do all the legal proceedings and trying to decide, could be between children, that could be two water signs, could be two children that are water signs, or a child that's water sign. That's the two cards that I dropped from the old deck. You've got the Three of Cups, which is union. Wow. Three of Cups, which is divine union, which means it's divinely guided and orchestrated by the divine. It's also coming very close to this divine here, which means that it's put together. It's put together in divine timing. It's like a reward. It means that it's spiritually protected. Spiritually protected. Or you could be going out celebrating with friends. Okay, so this can mean a little internal conflict, or it can just mean that there's distance between. This is also travel, this card, because it's like arrows, so it can mean also travel. So that can also mean travel. And this can also mean that there's actual distance between the two, kind of thing. It's also a 7, which means aligning yourself with not fear and tempering your energy. But it more to me means distance with communication. So there's something that's in communication that some people feel really good with, that are communicating, but there's actual distance between that, because all three of these cards mean travel and distance, but feeling good. Wow, Six of Cups. Six of Cups. So that means that there's someone that can mean the extreme long past, or it can mean a short past. Okay, this can mean karma. This can mean karma. Okay, it can mean that they have children or you have children. Okay, they're a single mother. It's a woman, or it can mean a single father, single mother. And that could be why there's a little bit of fear, because something happened in your past or their past where people have run out on them, and that could be a little bit of why things are. It can mean just why they're single. They're a single person because someone left them and someone's left you, and you're now both single, and that there is a spark of a connection that has been created. This means that someone that you know, pretty much someone that you know. Okay. If not, it just relates to someone's older, and someone's younger, older, younger. But this pretty much means, like, they have children, pretty much is what I'm picking up. Someone has children. Wow, the overall energy. Queen of Pentacles. Someone, yeah, it's like a mother energy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over onto Vimeo, and I will clarify the rest of these cards and see what they mean. There's quite a few kings and queens showing up, and major arcanas, but good cards. So we'll see when we get over onto Vimeo. Like I said, it's £3, or which is $4, I think. Okay, or access to the whole folder, which is all of last month and all of March of everything that I put in there if you're interested in your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. Okay? All right, guys, peace.